Hi there, Becky here from 168 Fitness. So over the past few weeks, I've been giving you some advice on how to achieve your post-summer get back into shape, health, fitness, weight loss goals. So I talked about in week one, setting those goals. Hopefully you've got those written down, hopefully as well, keep you more accountable, keep you focused. If you haven't done that, then make sure you go back and do that. There's no point trying to follow any of my advice unless you've got some goals set, because you're just not going to stick at them. I don't know many people I don't know anyone who can achieve a goal when they didn't even know what that goal was. So make sure that you actually do know why you would be taking my advice in the first place. That's always a good place to start. So set goals and then make a plan of action, have sort of some ideas of how you're going to achieve those goals, and then taking the first step. That was my top piece of advice, because you're not going to get anywhere if you don't take that first step. The hardest step of the whole process, but the most important one too. And then last week I was saying about the next step in terms of exercise, which is going to help you achieve your weight loss goals. It's going to burn some calories. It's going to achieve your fitness goals. It's going to help you feel better and healthier, more energized. It's going to help with stress relief if that's what you need to do. It probably will help with sleep if you're just needing to sleep better. Getting your exercise in will help to tire your body out, get you into a rhythm again, get you into a good sleep pattern. It's going to help with, just everything really. There's exercise is so important for everyone. I can't understand why anyone would not want to do some kind of exercise activity, or how they don't think that they should be doing it. There's something for everyone. I definitely believe that we should all be doing some kind of exercise or activity at least sort of 3 times a week. That's what I was saying last week. If you're doing more than that, or you want to be doing more than that, then as long as it's sensible and you can sustain it, then yes, why not do something every day if you can, something active, some activity of some sort. But in terms of exercise sessions, perhaps 3 times a week, or if you're a beginner, being active 3 times a week is a good place to start. But anyway, that was last week, so you can watch that video if you haven't already. This week I want to talk about making some healthy food changes. So I have talked, if you followed me for a while, I've talked before about a free app called MyFitnessPal. I love that app. I'm sure there's probably other ones available, but it's just one I always go back to myself if I just need to just to keep me on the right track with my food. So even I'm in good shape, I look after my body, I do plenty of exercise, I can I hate to say it, but I can kind of eat what I want, but obviously what I want is good stuff. So it's not like I'm always eating burger and chips and ice cream and cake and chocolate and things like that. I eat really healthily, so I can kind of eat that in good quantities because I am so active. But anyway, this isn't about me, but why I come back to MyFitnessPal sometimes is that if I just go a little bit off piece, perhaps maybe I go on holiday or go away for a weekend or have a few meals out, or maybe get a little bit more tired, maybe if I'm not sleeping as much, or just feeling a bit fatigued, and so then I eat a bit more, things like that. Sometimes you just get out of routine, as I'm sure you're just trying to readdress yourselves. So I do it too. But MyFitnessPal, what I was going to say is that it's great for just making you just that little bit more aware of what you're fueling your body with, because that's exactly how you should think of it, that what you're putting into your body, it's fuel for your body. Is that the right fuel, or is there better options available? That's a good way to think of it. Are you putting the wrong fuel in your body and expecting it to still keep you moving and keep you energized and keep you healthy as well, fighting illnesses and things like that, even though you're putting crap in your body potentially? So yeah, anyway, that's not what I was going to say about MyFitnessPal. What it's mostly used for is weight loss goals. It's quite focused on weight loss. You don't have to be losing weight to to use it, weight maintenance even, or even weight gain, it will help you with that. But you basically put your weight in when you sign up to it. Free app, download this app, MyFitnessPal. You put your weight in, you put what your goal is, whether it's to stay the same, whether it's to lose or gain, and then it will work out what energy calories you need per day in order to achieve the goal. So for most people at this time of year, it's going to probably be weight loss. You can choose whether you want to lose it quicker or slower. I like to just put it on a bit slower because I don't ever want to feel like I can't exercise, that I'm not eating enough, not energized enough to do the exercise that I need to do, or to do the work that I need to do. So I have it on a bit slower mode if I'm trying to lose a few pounds. But you can choose what setting you have it on. But basically then it's the whole focus of the app is tracking your food intake and your exercise expenditure as well. That's the good thing, is that when it shows you how many calories, let's just take for example, if it says that you need to be having 1,500 calories a day. Now that to some people might sound a lot, some people might sound not very much at all. For me personally, I wouldn't be able to just eat 1,500 calories a day. I need probably more like 2,500 a day. But if yours says 1,500, fine, that's okay. Then what it does is, if you're active and exercising, it adds some more calories. So it's already taken into account the goals that you want to achieve, and it's saying in order to achieve those goals, the weight loss or maintenance or gain, you need to eat 1,500 calories a day. And as long as you do that every day, track your food, then you will lose the weight or gain the weight or maintain the weight. You will achieve your goals. So that's cool. It's already got the deficit or whatever you need in order to achieve the goal worked out for you. So it takes the thought out of it. But if you exercise, then it adds on some extra calories for you so that you get to eat a little bit more. So you might find that if you do maybe a walk, that's maybe 200 calories that it will add on for you. So you might get to eat a little bit bigger dinner, or have a couple more snacks or something like that. If you do a run, that's going to be a bit more. If you do an exercise session and a walk, that's going to be a bit more. And that it's basically rewarding you for doing exercise. And I think that's fantastic, because actually you need to eat those calories. You need to kind of reward yourself. I'm not saying reward yourself with food as in eat the wrong food. As I said right back at the beginning of this video, I eat really healthily, and that means that I get to eat more of it, because healthy food tends to be lower calories than the not so healthy food, and it's you can eat more quantity of healthy food for less sort of calories and energy, and I burn it off and all of that anyway. So yeah, it's good that it rewards you for doing that exercise. So if you've already taken my advice and started doing some exercise, like I said last week, then this week I want you to download the MyFitnessPal app and start using that. Start tracking your food. You don't even have to make too many changes to what you're currently eating to start off with. It just gets you thinking about what you're eating, what you're putting in your body, how many calories certain foods are, what can you get for your calories basically, or are you eating too big of portions, or are you eating not enough? Sometimes I find with clients, genuinely, I have to say to them, eat a bit more and you'll achieve your goals. So just see what it comes out with. If you're thinking, I don't have a clue what it's telling me, feel free to contact me and I will help explain it to you. If I've just waffled on and you're like, I don't know what's going on, I'm not sure what MyFitnessPal is, Google it. I promise you it's a really good free app that you can download. You can work it out. It's pretty easy to use, pretty user friendly, but it will just get you thinking about what you're eating, what you're putting into your body, how much energy is in that, and it's going to help you just for weight loss. It's going to help you, but also just for getting you just a little bit more conscious of kind of what foods you're actually putting in your body for health reasons as well. So that's going to be good. What was I going to say? One more thing. Can't remember, but yes, MyFitnessPal. Oh yeah, the other alternative would be to just write it down. Keep your own food diary. You're not going to know probably energy wise what foods are, but just by writing it down yourself, having it on paper, and maybe even having that up on the fridge, or having it, sending it in a text message to someone, keeping it broadcasting it in some ways, will keep you accountable. Think of it as, it just came to me then, think of it as if, I'm not saying you have to do this, but if you had to take a picture of each of your meals and post it on social media, would you feel okay with that? Would you think that that would be kind of Instagrammable? That not in terms of presentation, but in terms of like, would someone say, oh, that's an interesting breakfast choice, or oh, that's a big portion of X meal, or whatever? Think of it, is it kind of socially acceptable? Anyway, I'm waffling now. So just, download MyFitnessPal. I'll see you next week for some more top tips.